Okay guys, now we've done our morning warm-up, done a little stretching, whatever you're gonna do to get your blood going. Let's get some breakfast. And what I wanna talk about is how do we do, one of the biggest challenges that I see when it comes to talking, like when I was in practice, man, I just don't have time to cook breakfast and I'm in a rush and so forth. So I'm going to do one of these videos where I show you how to cook a killer breakfast, really nutritious breakfast in a very short period of time. I can show you how to cook a breakfast in less than 10 minutes. So we're going to do that, but what I want to do first is let's go ahead and break through the challenge of making certain that we can get something real quick. So I'm going to show you how to make a killer shake, and as we go through the ingredients, we'll discuss each one. This is what I do if I'm not eating the whole food breakfast, if I've got something where I've got to move quickly, and sometimes I'll just have the shake because it's one of the best things for me. So I'm going to grab some ingredients here. So we got coconut milk, we got hemp oil, we got eggs, we got ghee, and let's see here, frozen berries. All right, now, so there's a couple ingredients that I don't have here right now that I'll discuss here in a little bit of why we need to have them. But let's start putting stuff in here. So the first thing I'm going to start off with, and I'm a paleo guy, so I stay away from gluten, I stay away from grains. So this is going to be a good shake for anyone that's got immune sensitivities, etc. So we'll go with the coconut milk. This is a really good brand, Blue Monkey. So let's pour some coconut milk in here. I don't measure things, guys. I just eye them. I'm pretty used to doing this. And then for some of you, I like to use the berries, the blueberries. This is just kind of a berry mix, just for flavor, make it cold and so forth. And so, and this has also got kale in it. So I'll just pour some of this in here. There we go. And you can't see him, but right next to me here is Rex, and we're going to do a film on Rex here in a little bit. Up you go, Rex. Up you go. Okay, we're going to do a little film on Rex here in a little bit. But in the morning, Rex is always next to me because he knows he gets berries and bananas. So we've got some berries. We got the coconut oil. Hemp oil is a really good oil to use. Some of you use maybe coconut oil. One of the things that I add on top of the hemp oil to get those fatty acids, and I don't have it right now, but I always put it in, and that's my MCT, medium chain triglycerides. So it's a liquid coconut oil. When it's cold like this, and you put regular coconut oil in the that's not fractionated, it's not the medium chain. If you just put that in, sometimes it can harden up a little bit. Sometimes I like to use ghee. I want to put fats in here. Fats are extremely healthy for us. If you're really trying to lose weight, you can substitute the berries or just don't put as many in, but a few of those aren't going to hurt you. But this is going to be a protein along with healthy fat shake. So I'm going to put in, what would probably end up being a tablespoon or two of the hemp oil. So this has got my omega-3s, omega-6s, omega-9s, so it's an awesome oil. And then whole eggs. These eggs are organic. They don't have all the crap that the other ones do. Jeremiah Cunningham's, you can find these anywhere. I find them to be some of the best brands out there. So I eat whole eggs. So again, people are confused a little bit when they say, and by the way, when they're in here mixed up, whether they're raw, you're not going to taste it. It's just going to get it fluffy. But some people are worried about food poisoning. You're not going to get food poisoning with this very easy, okay? It's a very safe food. It's a lot more likely to get food poisoning with vegetables or meats or things like that than it is with these eggs. So I'm going to put in eggs and whole eggs. So people are like, well, Dr. Webb, don't you bodybuild and aren't you supposed to just eat egg whites? That's a load of crap. If you're in your dieting mode and you're really trying to cut calories and fats down a little bit for a short period of time, egg whites are great. Egg yolks, you need them in your diet. They're healthy, one of nature's most healthy foods. You're not going to build up cholesterol by eating eggs. That's another myth. And you're not going to get fat. when you have enough good fats in your diet, that's satiety, it's going to help burn other fats. And your MCTs, your medium chain triglycerides, which again, I don't have them now. I know that Dave Asprey puts out a good medium chain triglycerides. Otherwise, the company now, NOW, it's the only ones I know that does it. That's going to like act as kindling. It's going to kick in your fat burning. So you would mix that in there. So 3 or 4 eggs, and again, you might only put 1 or 2, but it's one of the best bioavailable proteins that you have. And again, we want protein in the shake, okay? So we've got ghee. I'm going to put a little bit of ghee. Sometimes you got to be careful again if I'm using a fat that is more of a solid fat, and I've got frozen stuff here, then sometimes it can, you know, chunk up a little bit, but just using a little bit like this won't. So I use the ghee, and then of course Rex wants some ghee, so we'll give him some ghee. Healthy for your dogs. And now I've got some supplements here. So what am I going to add? Well, for me, I need more protein than 3 eggs. If I'm eating eggs, I'll typically have 6, 7 eggs at a serving. So I only got 3 in there, so I'm going to use a good whey protein. And I'm not here to advertise products, guys, but I think it's important that you know what products are good. And so I'll let you know what I use, because I know people probably want to know. This is called Precision. This is a grass-fed whey protein isolate. Again, awesome product. It comes in different flavors and so forth. So I'm going to get this mixing up a little bit so it doesn't... Typically, what I'll do is I'll bring that way down like this, because I want you guys to hear me. Usually when I mix my powders in, I just take this off and I throw in so they mix. But since we're going to be talking, I'm going to do this so you can hear me. I do a regular detoxification to help support my liver, decrease inflammation, reduce inflammation within the gut and so forth. And there's different really good detox formulas out there. The one that I've got here is called Optical Cleanse from Zymogen. Zymogen's one of the top authorities when it comes to nutrition, and all the products that you could ever really need when it comes to support, optimal support. We're not talking vitamins and minerals here. We're talking supporting and optimizing cellular health. This is a product that you may not need. I use it for myself. I was genetically have some immune challenges, and so this particular product, IG26DF, helps support that, especially the immune system within my gut. So that's something you may or may not use. I always will use a green product, and there's a lot of them out on the market that are really good. I like Greens First. It's a great product. They have both the vegetable form, the berry form. I prefer the vegetable form. I just looked in the cabinet this morning. We're out of it right now, so I'm just going to use the berry form. So put a scoop in that. So I'm getting you know, fruits and vegetables and all that with these products. And again, there's a lot of them out there that are really good. This one is a great product, and it's also very, very cost effective. That's why I like it. And then I'm going to put in, this is called Joint and Vibrance, and a lot of you, especially athletes, or if you're getting older, you start having, you know, joint inflammation, knee pain, hip pain, etc. This is a combination of collagen, so we want to bring collagen in, a hydrolyzed collagen. We've also got glucosamine, HCl, glucosamine sulfate, and a lot of other great ingredients to support joint health, ligaments, cartilage, skin, all those things. And so again, I have a scoop, and really the way I do this in the morning, when this thing's mixing, the first thing I do is I get these out, and I actually have this on another shelf. I just open up all the tops, they're lined up, I get this thing going, blending up, and as it's blending, I just do scoop, 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 put the caps on, put them in the drawer right below the blender, everything's set. Let's see, one more thing. So I like a little bit of a banana. Again, some of you are sensitive to more of the high, you know, the sugar content type of carbohydrates. I eat mostly starches in the form of sweet potatoes. I will have some rice, things like that, and vegetables, but outside of that, I don't take the grains. So for me, I need additional calories. I'm going to be working to get as many calories as I can for you. You might skip this, but a little bit of a banana is not going to hurt anything. And so I'll have that, and then some more healthy fats. And again, if you're trying to lose weight, I suggest you follow my guidance here and use your fats, because if you don't use your fats, you're not going to burn fat very well. And to substitute those fats with some of those carbohydrates that you're eating that aren't so good, like those grains. So get stirred up. So far, the last thing I'm going to put in here is a little bit of almond butter. Okay, so almond butter is another really good healthy fat. And it's a true nut. Peanut butter is not a nut; it's a legume, and for some of you may have sensitivities and get fungus and things like that through them. So almond butter is a great oil. So I've got that. So as a summary, quick summary, we got coconut water, we've got blueberries, other berries, along with kale. We've got hemp oil. We got almond butter, we got a little bit of a banana, we got some ghee, we got whole eggs, we got whey protein, we got a greens product, we've got a collagen product, we've got an immune product, a detox product, all in a shake. And some of you are wondering, God, what does that taste like? It tastes pretty damn good, is what it tastes like. So we'll stir that up, and get a little drink here. So guys, I took my time there. You're usually looking, 3-4 minutes to make that shake up, and you down that shake. It's got everything you need. It tastes great, and depending on how many calories you're working on, you can make this shake probably as little as 300 calories. I typically will make it to where when I drink this whole thing down, I'll try to get close to 650, 700 calories. So real quick, easy to do. You can substitute things that, as long as we follow the guidelines here. So drink up, no more excuses on not having a healthy breakfast to kick your day in, get your metabolism going, and be able to put on some lean tissue if you're working out. So enjoy it.